Hi Scorpio, welcome to Kaminacation. Thank you for joining me for your career check-in. Scorpio, I had to stop and go have a little snack before I started your reading. And I felt like maybe that's something, a message for you. You know, if you're working really hard, make sure you're taking care of your body, taking care of your health, okay, eating right. I had me a little bowl of strawberries, okay. I love Mother Nature's candy. I don't know why I'm being so silly, Scorpio. You always make me act like this. I love you guys. Let me put a new, I actually have a Scorpio North Node, but let me put a new incense on for you, baby. Yeah, get real sensual for you. I know how you like that. All right, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on here, but let's just go ahead and get started. What's going on currently with Scorpio's career? What's going on for Scorpio's? Okay, we got the Tower. You may have recently had some type of ending here with a job or something like that, and now you're a new agent on the market because you do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, so it looks like you're not really working. Let's get one more card here for Scorpios with the High Priestess. So maybe this is a job that maybe you actually left it because it felt like it was the right thing to do or something like that, or you are leaving this job, and as you do, you're going towards something that's more, I want to say on your like spiritual path, right? Battery's dying. Against Scorpio, make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? Make sure you're eating right. Make sure you are nourishing your body. Okay, I think that's pretty cut and dry with the Tower coming out with the High Priestess. It's like this was spiritual. Those are two major arcanas as well. So this is some kind of shift that just happened, or is currently happening in your career, where it's like spirit is redirecting you. That's what I want to say, because look at this Tower card in the Muse deck. This is very empowering to me. This looks like somebody who makes lemonade out of lemons, or whatever the saying is, you know what I mean? Like this whole thing is crumbling, but Scorpio, that's you there taking this one little rock here. There's other people out here falling to their death, all right? But this is you, Scorpio. You said, no, all I needed is one little rock and I'm good. I'm good. I got it. Look, I'm good. I got it. Don't you worry. And even if you're not feeling that energy right now, I want you to know that spirit got you, okay? What is the current challenge for Scorpio in their career? What's the current challenge for Scorpio in their career? I feel like whatever this thing is that you have been released from, whatever kind of job it was, it may be to a certain extent, it feels a little bit like unstable. It makes you feel a little bit like, okay, well, what am I going to do next? But at the same time, you feel like a newfound like kind of freedom here with that. Yeah, don't worry, Scorpio. The nine of Wands right there. Yeah. This thing was definitely some kind of divine intervention, and your challenge here is for you to, I want to say, like, meditate on this, and everybody's getting the Three of Wands. You got this. Aries got this. Leo got this. I think that's it. Cancer might have got it too. Everybody's getting this Three of Wands here, so there's expansion happening. I feel like, and I feel like it's in divine timing. With the Queen of Cups here, look at this. This card gives me so much like creativity vibes, right? So your challenge may be for you to get into a certain mindset where you really tap into this creative side of yourself. Like, okay, I'm seeing these cards kind of go together. Look, yeah, this is also the same type of energy as the Eight of Voices and the Nine of Voices. Usually this is a card about being like stressed and like being like stuck in your own head, but in this instance I'm getting it differently because it came out with this Queen of Cups. So your challenge here is there's this like thinker, right, that's living inside of you. I see this person's kind of living in this little place in your heart. There's something here in your heart that you know is there. I feel like right now your challenge is to tap into that energy. If you're feeling this dark kind of energy around you right now, especially with this loss, this came out to clarify the Tower there. I feel like this release from this other thing is going to allow you to tap into your creativity and maybe even allow you to be a little bit more creative, a little bit more outside the box, because my Three of Wands card is my out of the box. Remember that show? But this is my out of the box card, my knock it out the frame card, okay? I consider this to be kind of a Jupiterian type of energy up there, especially, and there's a little frame around this. Is what I talked to Aries about. I feel like it's like whatever this job is that you did have, or this industry that you currently are moving out of, or this change that you're making, I feel like it's to expand your frame, okay? And or that's what it did, and maybe that's like kind of trying to have that kind of mentality about it. You have 3 swords in reverse there. Yeah, seeing it as like an opportunity to kind of like create new visions, I want to say. Like it maybe gave you some kind of new perspective. That's the word I want to say. And that's the energy I'm getting here with this. With her, these eyes are closed and then these are open. I don't know. I'm feeling like your challenge is to wake up this internal creativity. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's going to lead you into this direction of that spirit has already put you on. This path that is divinely guided. What's going on in Scorpio's, what's Scorpio's hopes and fears here? I feel like we kind of see what that is, but let's get a little more clarity on it. Scorpio's hopes and fears, please. Scorpio's hopes and fears. This is interesting. Because the energy that I'm getting, I actually have a friend who's a Scorpio. And I'm getting kind of similar energy here. 6 of Cups is here, hope and a fear. This can be about moving back home, okay? And it's kind of like, I'm getting like homesick vibes here. It's like you could, like, it's like, you know how sometimes when I lived in Paris for a few months, and when I was there, it was like, I was like wishing to be back home, but at the same time, I was like, when I get back there, what am I going to do? You know, that was kind of the energy that I felt there. Because when I went to Paris, this ain't about me, Scorpio. But that conflict, I feel like, is ending for you. But at the same time, is like, it's bittersweet. That's what I'm getting here. Bittersweet, especially with I whistled a little bit just now. With the King of Swords coming out, it's actually called the Muse of Voices. In this deck, there are no kings. There are only queens and muses. There's only inspiration, Scorpio. I'm getting the same vibe over and over again. Whatever is happening, it's inspiration. I feel like it's something for you to use for some other endeavor, or if it's a job that you left, I feel like it helps you see some other job that you want to do. For example, let's say that you're working a job as a teacher, right? You teach all types of people, all types of kids. I say kids because that's what I do sometimes. Anyway, let's say you do that, but then you really, really like working with those students who have special needs or something like that, right? Students who need a little extra attention. Maybe you leave the industry of working as an actual teacher for like general education and go into special education. So it's like leaving one opportunity kind of creates another. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. So I feel like if you have this fear of finding direction, I want to say, of what path to take next, I feel like allow this past tower, whatever happened there, to kind of serve as like a springboard into this next phase that you have. I feel like you're just hoping for some type of clarity here. Yeah, with the 5, you got the 5 of Wands in reverse with the King of Swords coming out and Muse of Voices. And that tells me about getting clear in your own ideas. Let's get a little, I want to know about this six of emotions here for this hope and the fear. I feel like there may be a childhood dream that you've been wanting to go after or something like that. Is that another planet? Yes, it is. There are all these little planets hitting on these cards that I'm seeing today. You see it back there? That might actually be, now listen, I feel like this is Jupiter, but I don't really know. I can't off the top of my head think about the colors of all the planets. Okay, I'm going to be honest here. This could be Neptune, because Neptune, I think, is Neptune the blue one? Child, don't get me lying. But if you, one thing I do know is that all of the outer planets, they all have rings around them. They just don't all have visible rings like Saturn does. Saturn's rings have really huge masses. Listen, let me stop. I'm getting into a little science lesson here. Anyway, what's the 6 of Cups? I don't know what even was the point of that little sidebar. Okay, so maybe there was. Now I don't want to talk about love, but there could have been like a person that you were wanting to, or an idea that you've been wanting to reconnect with. You've been hoping to reconnect with. Again, bittersweet, right? Something you were hoping to connect with, and so it's kind of like that thing that you wanted happens, but it may not happen in the way that all the pieces, click together. It may be like, okay, well then some of these things didn't happen, but these things do happen. And I see this as reconnecting with the idea. You got this, the Five of Swords in reverse. You got 5-5 here, which is all about change, Scorpio. So I feel like you're going through some kind of big shift in your career right now. Okay, what is in the physical environment? What's going on around Scorpio right now? I feel like we kind of know what's going on. You might have moved with the Three of Wands here, moved jobs. Again, I keep feeling like this energy of you moving into a different energy. I said different energy, take it as you will. I wanted to say industry. I don't usually pluck off the deck like this, but they kind of got stuck there. So we're looking at what is in the physical environment. Yeah, I'm getting that bittersweet energy again. There's a little bit of sadness here. Maybe a little worried about money. Not really sure what you're going to do. Got the Three of Pentacles in reverse for your environment. So this could have been something where you were working with other people and that is what separated, and now you're working by yourself. That's something that could have happened. Okay, let's see. But maybe that's, like I said, maybe that's what you wanted, but maybe like the way that it happened wasn't the way that you wanted to happen. Getting really, really, I keep getting bittersweet. What's the Three of Materials? Physical. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's moving into doing something by yourself or something like that. Going into being single. I say single, not single like relationship wise, but I'm saying single like alone. So in your current situation, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but also in your physical environment, you have it upright. Double energy. You see what I mean? So you went from working with a group of other people to working to being by yourself here. And I feel like you're just you got the Sun in reverse, and I'm not sure what that's about. I feel like that's what I'm saying. You get what I mean by bittersweet there with the Sun in reverse? It's like the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck. So it means that even it coming out on your spread means there is potential for this happiness here, right? But there's something that is kind of overshadowing it just a little bit, but it doesn't take much to turn that card around. You know what I mean? Sometimes all it takes is a change of mindset, the way that you're thinking, with the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. Like, I feel like a matter of shifting your mindset into the future is what I want to say. That means something to somebody. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're a little bit worried about your stability here, about your money here. And then maybe what's causing you a little bit of sadness, like whatever this, working with these other people may have been really lucrative or really financially beneficial for you. And I get, maybe it could be even like working with other people made it, I feel like going from working with others to working by yourself means you have to work a little bit harder for the joy, for the happiness, for the whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, let's get your advice, Scorpio. You got the Muse of Emotions on the bottom, so you got a pair here. So there may even be somebody that you can work in tandem. So maybe you left one group to work with another group or something like that, but there may be somebody around you who you actually can work in tandem with to kind of move you into this next phase of your career. Or that person could be coming in. Let's look for advice for Scorpio. Yeah, see the Moon there at the bottom. This may be something that's coming for you that you don't really know, like some kind of opportunity, like by leaving this other whatever group or organization or whatever, it creates an opportunity for you to work with somebody else elsewhere. I'm kind of seeing that here with the Page of Pentacles. And you see what I meant by like kind of projecting up into the future. Like, look at this huge flower. It's like you seeing yourself as your own potential, right? Like, sometimes certain experiences, even though they end, they help us to see what we're truly capable of, you know. And that's what I meant by this whatever I said about it challenging you to kind of see, okay, now I can bring these other things out from inside of me. Now that I've had this experience, I can continue on my guided path, you know. What's the advice for Scorpio here? Okay, Scorpio. It's time to learn. It's time to relearn things that you feel like you already know, possibly. So maybe you're gonna go back to start studying something again. If you're feeling your advice, okay. So it's like don't get stuck on this ending, okay? I know that it can be a little bit hard to kind of let go, and Scorpio is a fixed sign, so I know it can be a little hard because I have death here in reverse. That's you, Scorpio. That's your card, and it came out in reverse for your advice. So I just feel like don't resist transformation at this time. If you're feeling a little bit lack of motivation with pursuing whatever it is, some other new opportunity right now, that's okay. It's okay to be a little bit what's the word when you kind of like chill? I'm asking y'all, like y'all about to answer me. But when you kind of like chill out, okay, a little solemn, a little restful, okay, because you do have the Three of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like just rest for now. Get clear on where is it that you want to go next, and maybe in this resting phase, you want to go back to I want to say go back to the drawing board, but go back to some original dream that you had. That's what I want to say. Some original idea that you had, revisit it, fine tune it, make it better. Use whatever the situation that has happened and has unfolded with this tower here. Use that to, did I say catapult for you earlier? Because that's the word I want to say again. Catapult you into this new phase of your career. Okay? There are a lot of cards here that are in reverse that I see you turning them right side up, okay? You got the Sun here, just turn it around. Death, turn it around. Ace of Wands, turn it around. Get that inspiration, because this is called the Ace of Inspiration. Get that inspiration. Get that motivation to move forward. Try something new. I don't want to say new, like revamp something, okay, Scorpio? So I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you the best of luck with this. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, subscribe to my channel. And if it resonated, make sure you leave me a comment down below and let me know what's going on, okay? If you want to book a personal reading, click the link in my bio box below. All right, bye-bye, Scorpio. See you next time. Mwah.